In the heart of Africa, where the sun kisses the earth and the winds carry whispers of ancient tales, lies a village teeming with life and love. Every child born in this land is a precious gift, a promise of tomorrow. But not all stories are woven with joy. Tonight, we delve into a haunting tale of betrayal, a story that echoes the deepest fears of every parent and the strongest bonds of community. What happens when love turns to neglect and a newborn is left to face the world alone? Join me as we uncover the chilling tale of heartless parents who abandoned their innocent child and discover how the spirits of the land intervene to protect the most vulnerable among us. In a land rich with tradition, beneath the wide African skies, there was a village where the people lived in harmony. Every child born was considered a blessing, a symbol of hope for the future, loved and nurtured by all. But in one corner of this peaceful place, a tale darker than the night took root, a tale of betrayal, selfishness, and a child abandoned in the shadows. It is said that long ago, in the village of Ndungi, there was a couple who cared for nothing but their own desires. Their hearts were cold, and their hands were greedy. When the woman gave birth to a tiny, fragile baby, instead of feeling joy or love, they saw the child as a burden. The father, a man known for his temper and wicked ways, said to his wife, "We have no need for this child. It will only drain us. Let it die. We have no room for weakness in this house." The mother, too, was without compassion. She did not argue, nor did she shed a tear for her newborn. Instead, they made a plan so cruel that even the wind seemed to howl in sorrow. One night, while the village slept, the heartless parents abandoned their baby in their small, empty hut. Without a second thought, they fled. They believed the child would not survive the cold, the hunger, and the wild animals that roamed the night. But the spirits of the land had seen everything. The ancestors, who watched over the village from the trees, the rivers, and the mountains, would not allow such cruelty to go unpunished. The cries of the innocent child echoed into the night, and the wind carried those cries to the village elder, Mama Kalinda, a wise woman who had seen many things in her years. Mama Kalinda had heard the whispers of the ancestors in her dreams. They guided her to the abandoned hut, where she found the helpless child, cold but alive. She took the baby into her arms and vowed to protect it. The village gathered around Mama Kalinda as she held the baby in her arms. The parents, having returned to the village, watched from the shadows, fear in their eyes. The parents, seeing the village's love for the baby, began to fear the wrath of the ancestors. They returned to claim the child, hoping to avoid punishment. But the village, guided by Mama Kalinda, had already made a decision. "You will not take this child," Mama Kalinda said, her voice strong. "The spirits have spoken. You abandoned your own flesh and blood, and now you shall live without it." The village agreed. The baby was to be raised by the community, a child of the village, loved and cared for by all. The child grew strong and wise, a symbol of hope for the village. The parents, however, were cursed by their own actions, forever haunted by the child they abandoned. Their hearts, once cold, now ached with the pain of regret. And so, the village remembered this tale, a lesson to all who would dare turn their backs on love, a reminder that the spirits of the land see all, and they do not forget. For in Africa, where the sun shines bright and the moon watches over the land, a child's heart is the heartbeat of the village, and no one, not even the heartless, can escape the eyes of the ancestors. And that, my friends, is the tale of the heartless parents and the child who was never truly alone.